Hi guys, in this tutorial I will be explaining how you control your characters. Now to get started, I will actually need a character on the screen. So to add one, where you need to go is you need to go to the human icon over here and click on it, which will open your character menu. Now just pick the character you like, and if you want to add to the screen, all you have to do is click, hold and drag. Now for the rest of this tutorial, I'll be calling this fellow our demonstrator Ben. Now Ben seems a little bit too big for this background, so we'll need to make him a little bit smaller. To do that, you'll need to click on him, and then on one of the control points, click, hold, and stretch, either bigger or smaller, in this case smaller, and that's how you basically make him, that's basically how you resize him. Now, he's actually looking the wrong way, and I want him to look the other way. Now, in order to do that, what you need to do is bring your mouse closer up towards near his head. You'll see a flip icon. Click that, and I'll flip into the right, left, right. The icon next to that is to bring forward, and the one after that is bring back. Now, what these are used for is, for example, if you want him behind this tree instead of in front of it, you'll click go back, which will make him go behind whatever icon you need to. And last of all is delete. So if you like him gone forever, click the delete button. Now, with editing character movements, there are three tabs. There's actions, voice, and enter exit. With actions, you basically get to pick what the character is doing. So in this scenario, he's currently standing, but I want him to dance. So I'll be clicking on this menu and changing it to dance. And as you can see, now he's dancing. With his facial expression, it's rather blank, so I'm going to make him very excited. So you go to facial expressions, go to joy, and I'm going to pick very overexcited since he looks very happy. And that's basically how you animate a character in the most basic form. Now, if you want him to move around a little bit throughout the scenery, what you need to do is you need to add a slide option to it. Now, if you click on slide, what happens is a shadow of the original one pops up, and if you click and drag it around, Ben will basically follow that shadow until the end of the scene. Now, to make the movement a little bit more complex, because it's rather straight and linear, you actually can add more control points. So in this case, how you do that is you click on the arrow, and you add a control point. Now with that control point, you can basically make it a little bit more complex. So in this scenario, I'm going to make him go around the tree, just for fun. So that's how you do basic controls for your character. Now the next tab that we'll be looking at will be voice. With voice, GoAnimate has a special feature called text-to-speech, which means that you can type, for example, hello in this text box, and our little character Ben will say that in English. And the great thing, again, about GoAnimate is that it doesn't only have English, it has 20 fully featured languages, for example, French and whatnot. In this case, I'll be using Japanese. And it's also there's also more than one voice. There are male and female voices, and there are a variety of it, just to make and this basically allows your animation to be a little bit more unique and a little bit more different, which is great. The last tab we'll be looking at is enter and exit. With enter and exit, basically this controls when, how your character enters the stage or exits the stage. So if you pick motion over here, you see enter and exit. When is when you want him to enter or exit. The style of which he enters or exits. And last of all, how when he does, in terms of how fast he does it with speed. That basically concludes how you control characters for GoAnimate, and I hope this tutorial has been very helpful. Happy animating!